What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. This is the continuation of the 30 days run. As y'all can see on my screen right now, we got JBP USD. That's the currency pairs. We get it in a replay mode, and we about to predict the market. The video is not gonna be long. I'm gonna do a video on each one of these pairs, and I'm gonna just keep on going through them, and yeah, just show you how I set up, what I look for, support and resistance. But let's get into the video though. So first, now that I'm looking at this market, the whole market structure is creating lower lows, and right here it broke and made this high. So I'll be like, all right, the market right now so far, let's just say we look at the days, this October all the way here, right? So boom, let's just say we get in at the market where it was like about in the same area here. So now I can see that the market is in a downtrend. So now that I see that, this is what I'm going to do. Get my box from here. Where's all this resistance at basically? So we get support at this level. All this right here, I'll call all the support. Sorry, I'm going all the way back here from September, but you know what I'm just saying. I get all this was basically support for real. I would say that support, or I would say this support. Yeah. Nah, I tripping. Cause I trying to get where it's most touches, where it's most reactions right now in the market. So at this level right here, this was the major support level here, because every time price came in this area, you hit up. Basically, yeah, hit up, came back down, hit up, and then it started to lose momentum from. You see this broke the structure. That's like an indication here. This was the first confirmation, but it wasn't as bad as this. Price came back up here, came back up, right? Then we had this resistance here. So price is really like in an uptrend basically from like this level here. So what I would do, draw this out here, like put everything like right there, because every time price came in the same area here, or I would say every time I touch this resistance line here, it hit down, broke up, made this indication, but this is a fake out. Came down, hit this area, broke down, tried to go, and even from here we could have seen the reversal happening. So when price came with this, you could have waited to see for the retest, because this was like basically a break, and then if it was to come back down, retest and continue, then we know this was going to be continuing at uptrend. But as you can see, price started losing this momentum and everything, all this. Like I say, every time it hit this, so in between the support and the resistance, these right here will be considered like respected areas, but in the support and resistance zone, you know. So boom, we come down, we get price hidden here, tried to go higher, but it failed to do so. So wow, price dropped down, made another indication from here. This another indication from here to show you that price going down in the downtrend. But we already had this indication here as well, so it was good to watch this. Price came back in, retested, tried to go higher multiple times at this zone here as well, in the same area as this. Came back, used this as a support level, a resistance level now. So if since price wasn't going in, we could have possibly gotten this trade from here and then just hold. I mean, you could have hold it. You could have hold it, because this is basically the retest from this indication. This was the correction, and then this was the continuation to go lower. And then as you see, we made another low. So this was a low, we made this low, and then price came all the way back up here, retested within the same support level here. So this was support, it broke below the support, Came back up, tested in the support, so I just could draw this box just to show you all. Came back here, tested within the support here, right? Started to correct. This was indication because it became this another low, so it came up here, retested, boom. Then we get this here, then it made this high. So now that right there was indication to show you like, all right, now you gotta be on a watch because it didn't make another low, it made a high. Why was that? So now let's see. We see this come here and made this high now. So now we trying to look out to see what is gonna happen. So from here, let's just say we play it forward. So this right here, to be honest with you, since I saw this right here, I would do this. So let's just erase this. We don't know the support right here in this area. We didn't see this break below our support level, and we get another support level down here. I would consider this to be another support level at this down here, right? So we get another support level. So now we're looking at price, and this is now resistance, right? Because as you can see, price resisting off of this, tried to go higher, failed, break above it, indication. Or this is basically, you could say, I like to say this be like liquidity as well too, because this basically happened to hit every seller out at that point who stop loss was above that, who got in from that trade, hold to try to get price to go lower than that. Price came back up, hit them out, or hit whoever traded out was at this point here, and then went up and then came back down to go lower. But at the same time, like you see now, we see price is still in the correction phase. So yeah, so this was possibly a good trade to come back down to this level here, but I don't, this type of vibe I wouldn't trade it though, because I need to see something different from other than what it is. Because as we can see, we in this zone. If price was to break below this retest and go lower, then I probably would have hold it to go lower. So let's just see. We can replay it. Let's replay, finish, play it down. Let me speed this up a little bit. It's moving a little bit too slow. So now you see how price just staying inside the same range right here, right? We either need to see a break above this or a break below this to let us know if this continuing the downtrend, because we then saw that price is just saying we came in the markets, right? Like I said, because the price was here. Let's just say we came in the market at this point, and we see how price in this consolidation, but it also made this high from this low. And now price consolidating in mid-air at this range. So, but we still in between the support and this resistance level here. So all I need to see now is for price to break. So all I'm looking for right now is for price to break out of this box or break below this to let me know that it's continuing the trend. But now to be up this consolidation here and this resistance, I want to see price break above this or break below this. So now that's what I am going to do. Wait. Alright, resistant. Alright, so price break above, price break below that. Now we wait on a retest. So basically at this point, if we go in the 1 hour right now, this was more so like a retest here. As you can see, price came down here, and now it looked like it going up. So what we could do, let's see if we can keep playing it on. Let me see something. So it is making those lows. So let's see. Alright, so bingo, and making those lows to go lower. So in this type of situation here, right, because we already missed the down trade, but I'm just saying, because we being over analytical, but this was basically a pullback, as you can see. So if we to see that in price make this low from this low right here, what we could have did was go down to this time frame, go right back here to the previous, see where the last low was to that level. The short price been this low. If it been up before, it been that low. So from price broke out of this, came here, retested, and was going on. We could have possibly get, but I mean at the same time, what I like to do though, like even though they say, oh, you look for the break and retest and all that, that's what I like to look for though. Look at it. You get correction here, right? You get continuation. So I feel like this the retest, and we get another one up here, price retested here. This to respect this resistance level. Then it started to fall and went all the way. So I just felt like this was the retest and this was the continuation to this trend. So our price made this new low. We should be looking for price to come back up here and hit this out, and then come down and drop below this or continue up higher. So at this point, with this drop, let's just say go in a 15-minute time frame. Alright, so let's do this. So go in a 15-minute time frame, right? And from this drop, wow, see price came down here, wow, retested and went down straight into the same drop. So from all these days right here, you could have eat good from here. So from right here where this resistance was, this how I would have traded, to be honest with you. From where this resistance was, I was gonna wait until price break below this, where support was in this respected area. Now it broke below this, came up, retested, and then it went down. I would have hold this trade, and then from here, like I said, find the respected area for the new low, because you're trying to target the new low, not this little move right here. You're trying to target a new low. So I would draw this box out. I get my trade from here, right here possibly from the break of this, or right below this same line, and make sure price don't come in, and you know. So from at this, come all the way down, and then target this new low all the way down here. But at this level, I would have watched it, because we know this is support level. So this new low I would have target. Price came up, made an indication here, corrected, and then started to continue at this level here. So this possibly could have been a second trade to come down to these levels here, and then I would have possibly been safe. And now this is why I actually like trading forex pairs now, because I see the volatility in it. It's just that you just have to wait on the right move to get in the trade. So yeah, but now let's keep playing. We could try to see if we could get at least one prediction. So right now, as we can see, at this level, price consolidating a lot. We're in the 1 hour time frame watching this, by the way. So let's see what it's doing. Alright, so we're getting a lot of consolidation, but it's looking like it's going underneath. Nope, we're respecting that. Nope, it break below it. So retest. We get a new low. We get a new low. Let's see if price can break below that low. Not looking like it. Consolidation. Price breaking below it. Nope. What is happening? Let's see. Price fighting though. It want to go below that though. I promise you. It want to. Yup. Break below it. So at this break, you could have possibly get in a trade. And then let's see if we could find another low. Let's just see if we could find another low. So going in a higher time frame to see if we could find another low. Another low will be possibly all the way down here. But looking at this, and look at it though, like this whole move right here, this whole market move right here is more so like a, this whole thing is like just really in consolidation if you really look at it, to be honest with you though. It just really started the downtrend, because like from here this was consolidation this whole time. Yeah, we had this going here, but it was making these equal highs for real. So from here this was a high, this was a lower low, lower high, lower low, and it came all the way back here, consolidated, because it was making equal highs, equal lows, made this indication here, but we getting rid of this trade. We ain't looking at all this, but in the daily time frame, if you get what I'm saying, it's the respected areas here, and this the respected areas here. So price was really in a consolidation. It wasn't really trending for real. So this right here, we caught the trend. So we waited and we caught the trend. So now let's see. But we could have eat from that little move there. So let's see now that we see this here happening, and we see price coming out of this. So let's go back in the 4 hours time frame, and now like I say, you see price coming from here, break at this, the same consolidation here, because all this right here was consolidation. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame, and I mean, in this 1 hour time frame, we could draw all this as a consolidation though, because price wasn't going no higher or no lower. It broke below this. Now let's see if we can get a retest in the higher time frame. Let's see. Alright, so now I guess you see price at resisting at that level. So let's see. Let's see if we can get like a retest. It don't look like we will though. Let's see if we get it. If we had it in the 15 minute. Nope. I ain't seeing no retest in that. Looking like price coming up to retest now. Alright, so it took basically 3 days just to come all the way back up at this level here. So boom, as you can see, price basically went back to our resistance, our previous support and our resistance level, and now we're trying to see now if this could be the retest or not. Just made a low, but it's going higher now. So boom, now we could see that this looked like this turning around on us to go up. So now from here, from this previous low coming all the way up here, price made its way all the way back up here to make this higher low, right? First this high, then this higher low, then we came here and made this looking like this could be a higher high, right? And that's a whole nother week. So at least if we was to see this, like I say, from here, this would have been a good move from here to here. That's a trade for 1 week. That's a previous week. So now look, this another week, and look, we had to wait this. That's why I say it's good to wait on a retest though, because imagine if you would have get in there, you would have been so wrong. Just wait on a retest, because look at this, right? We saw all this, right? Blah, we mark up all this, whoop, price came down. We waited for price to drop. We didn't get in at this trade. We waited for price to come out of this. Price came back at the same respected level, retested up here, came down, retested one more time when it dropped from this little consolidation basically it had, and then it came out, dropped from here, retested up, and then we get in the trade at the same drop, and then boom, we rode price all the way down here, and then we see price consolidating. Price break out of that consolidation box, and if we'd just get in that trade right here, this was what's gonna happen. Clink. So now we see the reversal happening, and the reversal happened so slowly. See all that? Well, and if it's trending down, it really wouldn't have this going on. Yeah, there's too much fight. Something had to be going on. So, boom, get that there. Now we see price going up. Price made this high from this previous low. This higher low from this previous low, then we get this high here. Now price breaking above this resistance, becoming now support. So now that the break above this, let's see what's gonna happen now. Alright, so we get price consolidating, but I mean it ain't really a consolidation, but you know, I mean, yep, consolidation, made a new high. So see it making these higher highs as well. Let's go on higher time frame and see what we see, and see it making higher highs, and now We see this making higher highs, so that means this ratio is uneven here. You could see, because this how I tell reversals, but it always just look like this in every chart you go in. I learned the spot reversals good, but and when you go in these type of time frame, look at how every reversal is look at that. Wow. And I can show you another example. Look at when price is going down. Look how it looked before it gone up. Wow. Look how it looked before it gone up. Wow. Right? You always just spotted like it. Always just give you like a sign where you just gotta pay attention for real. So yeah, come down, started the reverse. Wow, going up. So price came up here. This basically, I would say this is a retest for me. And then we had this little consolidation. So just let's say we go in a 15-minute. Looking at this entry where we saw consolidation in the 1 hour time frame, like I said, consolidation here at the same level. I would draw my box here. As we can see, we wait for this break, and then boom, from this break here, you see price came down and basically retesting. We getting these higher highs, these higher lows, and then these higher highs up here. So price gotta be trending up now, right? Because higher highs and higher lows equals what? Uptrend. So let's see, finish play on. So once price break above this, then we getting in that trade. That's all I'll be waiting on, for price to break above this previous height. Because now I see that we're going in an uptrend now, and I short us what it is. So let's see how long these days were. So let's start from Sunday, Monday. So yeah, going into Tuesday possibly. Might be the day, because Tuesday really is look like that'll be the time when all like the things really is happening for real. But to see how price respecting this area, respecting the support level. And now we have this support at mid-range, so it's a high from this low. So let's see. And this could tell us this in consolidation as well though, I ain't gonna lie. But let's go. I just need price to break above this line right here. Like real talk. Price just gotta break above that, brother. That's what I'm looking for. So we get now, if you go inside the 4 hours, I mean, we retashing, so shit, it can look like that. Still waiting. We see it in the uptrend. We just gotta wait. See it making them highs again. Today is Tuesday now. We're still waiting. Started on a consolidation yesterday. Real talk. Still waiting. Seeing higher highs in the market, so price gotta be in an uptrend, right? Real. So now what we could do, since we see price respecting this too, we can make this a part of this. So if price break below this, then we know that's a downtrend continuation, right? So let's see, but we still open for the uptrend. Alright, so price came all the way out. That's liquidity basically. Told ya. Today is Wednesday, so this look like this a downtrend continuation. So boom. Ah shit, where the stop button? Where the stop button? Alright, so this right here, price came all the way down here. Started to make these lows from this to this is a downtrend. We get a retest. Let's go in a 1 hour time frame. Let's see what we see. So now we get price coming below this to this height. From this height, we get an indication here. So now if we go back in the 15-minute, price came back up for retest. And now that we missed this from here to drop down here, because I couldn't stop the shit, but you know, you can see right now what happens. If price drop below this again, you can wait for the correction to be over. So you already get an indication here. But let's go in the higher time frames. And let's just say 1 hour. So we saw market was inside our uptrend. It ran in this uptrend like structure. Then we got this consolidation here, price break below this consolidation box. And when I made this indication, this basically an equal high though. I'd consider this to be an equal high. An equal low. So price was supported this. So now that we see this, we'd have to wait for price to come back out of this consolidation box because it's staying in the same range. It ain't going no higher, it ain't going no lower. So I consider all this to be consolidation, bro, because it's still respecting this area. And then we have this high from here. So this really respecting this area here as well. So I would wait for price to break above this and now break below this. So even so, I still wouldn't even get in this trade. I'd wait for price to break below this because I just seen that. It would have been messed up if it was to get in right here. Because this right here is a low and price respected this same support level where this was, and this created this trend, this little upslope trend right here. And now we coming down, and then, you know, so let's just see. We can go back in the 15-minute. Price break below this or break above this, then we know this uptrend. Break below this, downtrend. So let's see. Let's wait and see, brother. It's a whole waiting game right now. We can have to eat big from this side. So this them in a whole 3 days. Now this them on in consolidation. Actually from Friday straight to now, that's like what? That's 5 days. Almost a whole week again. So that means we had to go find another trade and tell us, set alerts, and then let it show us what they're doing. So right now this in consolidation. This ain't really making no type of move. This just going up and down, ain't doing nothing. So this type of thing you stay far away from this consolidation, but I'm telling you, this is nothing to trade. Card timing, 333 alignment. Alright, so we see price pushing up. Like I say, price at the break above that. You see it making higher highs. So let's see. The day now is currently Thursday and we're still in consolidation. So that's a whole another week. Price support rate on that support line. But we still inside this consolidation box. Boom. Right there. Now let's see. Right here, how I see price support here. And then it broke above this. Me personally, I was gonna enter right at this time frame. And it ain't my damn fault I can't stop this shit. So boom. Right there. And because my alert would have gone off and I was been back in here. Bring this up, get this over a little bit more so it wouldn't look funny in 1 hour. Get this over. Bring this here. And then from here to here, this would have been a nice little thingy right here. My stop losses came in right below this though. I promise you, my stop losses came in below this. And then where this next where I know the move started for this whole downtrend. I was coming to target all the way up here. So that right there is a 1-2. My stop loss underneath this. Actually, my stop loss, I was keeping it right where you see it is, because I didn't see it then break above this to show me that that's just how I trade. So let's see if we win the trade or we lose it. So yeah, we get the pullback coming in again. Let's see what's gonna happen. If we lose, we lose. So we in drawdown right now because we didn't wait on the pullback. But let's see if we lose the trade. It's looking like it's going in our direction to lose. So let's see how long this drawdown for this Friday. So we getting a trade from Friday. You can get us over. We watching it in a 1 hour time frame right now. So it gone back into consolidation because we didn't wait on the pullback. So yeah, because that's FOMO. See it, you see like what we can learn from this, bro. Really. I being transparent as hell right now in this market. In this video too. So boom. We still in drawdown, we holding. This thing going all the way to Monday again, Tuesday. And we staying right there on that support level. We going in another we still in that same consolidation. That same consolidation again. So let's see if we can hit us out or not. But it made an indication that we just didn't wait for correction and continuation. So that's where we went wrong. So if we get stopped, we know what we have to start doing. Real talks. Boom. Hit us out. Because you know why we didn't wait. So that's no one else's fault but us. So this basically is continuing the downtrend. Continuing the trend to go down. So now that we make this new low, let's see what's gonna happen. But and it's a long ass video though. I ain't gonna lie, this is a long video. Boom, we got the retest. So even though we lose that trade, let's see now what we would have did. So from here, this another low, from this high to this low. I mean, I would say, yeah, this I would say this is a nice trade, but I don't know. From here to there, how much pips that is? But like I said, we ain't doing that shit. Is this another respected area here? We got the retest here. Yeah, we see this low here. We could wait for price to break below this low. But since we get this, let's see if we could be right again. Because just like being so honest, how I would have been trading, let's go in a 15-minute time frame. Alright. So in the 15 minutes, we get the retest. We see it happen again. So probably about here, if I get in the markets, bring price down. Stop loss about here. 1 hour. Find them zones where we trying to target. Trying to target this another low all the way down here. Because we know this was the next level of support before price turn around. So let's see if we would have been right again. So let's just see. Looking like we're getting wrong again. But let's see. And this is a 1-4 if this win. Consolidation one more time. So let's go in the 4 hour. Let me see something. Yeah, it's turning around on us. Another one loss. Wow. Trade loss. So now that we lose this, we got price coming right back at the support level once again. This been a whole couple months. Anyway, we can stop this video right here. We lost 2 trades. because we still want to trade consolidation. All this still is consolidation. It didn't break below this, and it didn't break above this. You gotta trick us at this level. It didn't break below this. And we know this was another support level here. A major support where the price turned around here, but we still get in the trade. And then we let price break above this, didn't wait on a retest, so that's how we lost. And then we came down here, didn't wait for price to break below this, come down and retest, and then come to this level. So that's how we lost 2 trades. Not waiting on a retest and not waiting on a break. So it's basically one was too early, or 2 of them was too early. So as you can see, we can learn from this video. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you really pay attention to the video. You saw where I going wrong, because I saw where I go wrong. I can watch this video again and I can keep on learning from this. So y'all, thanks for tuning in.